third Trader Joe's, this time in Louisville, Kentucky, voted to join the independent Trader Joe's United Union 48-36.
Which side are you on? Which side are you on?
Last week in Southern Labor, that's a segment that we do every week, mostly, where we tell you what happened in the labor movement in the South. We pull the information from Jonah Furman's newsletter, Who Gets the Bird, which compiles all of this information for the entire United States. So if you want to see what's going on outside of the South, then subscribe to that newsletter. That's going to be at whogetsthebird.substack.com. And with that, let's jump into new organizing for the week of January 22nd to the 29th. Friend of the newsletter, Dave Infante over at Fingers wrote about the Independent Brewing Union of Georgia that was born in Athens, Georgia earlier this year. Definitely worth checking that article out. 155 workers for Find Help, which helps connect people with social services based in Austin, Texas, are organizing with OPEIU Local 1010. 100 workers who make air conditioners for Carrier in Charlotte, North Carolina are organizing with UA Local 421. 68 utility workers for Duke Energy in Charlotte, North Carolina are organizing with IBEW Local 962. 6 telehealth nurses at DC's Shepherd Park Children's National are joining the National Nurses Union, the DC Nurses Association. In election wins for the last week, around 100 workers at a third Trader Joe's, this time in Louisville, Kentucky, voted to join the independent Trader Joe's United Union 48-36. 5 subcontracted workers who manage the FBI headquarters fleet of cars in D.C. voted 3-0 to join the Operating Engineers Local 99. In updates on strikes and bargaining, the ATU Local 689 transit workers remain on the picket line in Loudoun County, Virginia, against French subcontractor Keolis, and are taking the picket line to the French embassy in DC. We're going to have more about that in overtime as we talk to former ATU organizing director Chris Townsend. Luis Felice Leon wrote for Labor Notes about the non-union restaurant strike at Twin Peaks in Brentwood, Tennessee, where both front and back of house workers have walked off in protest of particularly egregious harassment from management. In Florida, the 6th Union Service Trades Council Union has officially recommended its 45,000 members vote no on what Disney says is its best offer, and they just voted, and membership yesterday on February the 3rd voted down the contract offer from Disney by 96%. 96% voted no. Huge numbers there. 500 Charlotte, North Carolina bus drivers with SMART, Local 1715, who set a strike date earlier this month, apparently now have a tentative agreement. TWU Local 550 dispatchers at Southwest Airlines have a tentative agreement, and 8,000 airline mechanic Teamsters at United Airlines have ratified a deal. In Orlando, Florida, convention center workers for mega contractor Sodexo with Unite Here Local 737 ratified a contract after authorizing a strike, and notably won a similar wage increase as the union is fighting for at nearby Disney, that wage increase being $5 an hour added to the base wage over 3 years. You just saw a clip from the Valley Labor Report. We are live every Saturday morning from 9:30 a.m. till 12:30 p.m. And we pride ourselves on keeping all of our content free to everybody so that we can talk to as many working folks as possible. If you support the work that we're doing, you think that it's important, you think that it's good, then consider making a monthly contribution to the project, and you can do that on our website, tvlr.fm.